If you've ever imagined a raptor, sleek, fast, intelligent, dangerous, you probably picture the creatures from blockbuster movies. But the real world had something even more astonishing: the Utahraptor. Larger, more powerful, and far more fearsome than the pop culture velociraptor, Utahraptor is the true apex predator of the early Cretaceous. Today, we dive deep into the secrets of this incredible dinosaur, its anatomy, its behavior, and the razor-sharp adaptations that made it one of the most formidable hunters on Earth. The story begins around 125 million years ago, in what is now the rocky landscape of Utah. Back then, this region was a patchwork of forests, floodplains, and semi-arid environments. The perfect hunting ground for an agile and ruthless predator. And at the top of this ecosystem stood Utahraptor ostromasorum, the heavyweight raptor champion. Unlike the small velociraptors of Mongolia, which were barely the size of a big turkey, Utahraptor was a true giant. It reached up to 7 meters in length, stood 2 meters tall at the hip, and weighed close to 450 to 500 kilograms. Imagine a predator as long as a car and as heavy as a modern lion, but equipped with the weaponry of a raptor. That combination alone makes Utahraptor one of the most terrifying carnivores to ever evolve. At the core of its hunting arsenal was its iconic killing claw, a curved, sickle-shaped talon on the second toe of each foot. Up to 24 centimeters long, this claw wasn't just a slashing tool. It was a dagger-like hook that Utahraptor could drive into prey with tremendous power. By lifting its second toe off the ground, the animal kept its claws razor-sharp, ready to slice through flesh or latch onto struggling victims. Scientists believe Utahraptor used these claws to pin prey, slash deeply through muscle, or climb onto the back of larger animals during the attack. But brute strength wasn't its only advantage. Utahraptor was built like a predator that relied on speed, strategy, and precision. Its bones were strong but hollow, lightweight yet durable. Its legs were powerful, giving it bursts of acceleration. And its arms were muscular, ending with hands equipped with long, gripping claws. These limbs weren't just for balance. They played an active role in capturing and holding prey. Picture a lethal combination of an eagle's grip, a tiger's strength, and a wolf's coordination. One fascinating aspect of Utahraptor's physiology is its feathers. Yes, you heard that right. While it didn't fly, evidence from related species strongly suggests that Utahraptor had feathers or feather-like coverings, especially along the arms and tail. These feathers would have provided insulation, aided in maneuverability, and possibly served for display. Imagine a massive, feathered predator, shimmering in the early Cretaceous sun as it stalked its prey. Speaking of stalking, what did Utahraptor hunt? Its environment was filled with herbivores such as the early iguanodonts, armored nodosaurs, and smaller ornithischians. But Utahraptor wasn't limited to a single prey type. Its sheer size meant it could take down medium to large animals, especially if it hunted in coordinated groups. While scientists still debate pack behavior in raptors, bone bed discoveries hint that Utahraptor may have lived and possibly hunted in social units. If true, this would make it even more frightening. A coordinated team of half-ton raptors working together like wolves. But Utahraptor's story isn't just about strength and savagery, it's about evolution. It represents the pinnacle of the dromaeosaur family, a lineage known for its intelligence and agility. With a relatively large brain compared to its body size, Utahraptor likely used complex hunting strategies, communication signals, and advanced sensory perception. Its eyes faced forward, giving it binocular vision, ideal for depth perception during fast, dynamic chases. And its tail? A masterpiece of natural engineering. Stiffened by specialized rods of bone, the tail acted like a balancing pole, helping Utahraptor make rapid turns while running or leaping. Picture this predator sprinting through woodland terrain, weaving between trees, claws outstretched, ready to strike. Every movement precise, every motion controlled. In many ways, Utahraptor was the ultimate raptor, bigger than Deinonychus, deadlier than Velociraptor, and possibly even smarter. A creature perfectly tuned for survival. As we continue our journey into the world of Utahraptor, we shift our focus from its raw physical power to the deeper mysteries that surround this extraordinary dinosaur, its behavior, its environment, and the groundbreaking discoveries that brought it back into the spotlight of modern paleontology. One of the most intriguing aspects scientists continue to explore is whether Utahraptor hunted cooperatively. Evidence comes from the discovery of a remarkable fossil site in Utah known as the Dalton Wells Quarry, a chaotic bone bed containing multiple individuals of different ages, all preserved together. Juveniles, subadults, and adults were found tangled in what appears to be a prehistoric predator trap, a muddy pit where animals got stuck over time. This mix of ages suggests some level of social grouping. Were they a family unit, a coordinated hunting pack, or simply multiple predators attracted to the same struggling prey? The debate continues, but the possibility of Utahraptor working together paints a vivid and thrilling image. Large feathered raptors moving as a synchronized team across Cretaceous landscapes. Inside such a group, each member may have played a role. The younger, smaller Utahraptors could have acted as scouts or fast chasers, while the adults delivered the finishing blows. Their sharp vocalizations, perhaps hisses, growls, or bird-like calls, might have served as communication signals. Their forward-facing eyes, perfect for tracking movement, would have allowed them to coordinate during complex hunts. If this cooperative behavior was real, then Utahraptor may have rivaled the hunting strategies of modern wolves and lions. But even solitary, Utahraptor was no less formidable. Its environment required it to be adaptable. Early Cretaceous Utah was a diverse region with open woodland, seasonal rivers, and dense ferns. Seasonal droughts could transform lush areas into harsh environments, forcing predators to travel long distances in search of prey. Such challenges would have influenced Utahraptor's endurance, intelligence, and territorial behaviors. Another fascinating feature lies in its evolutionary significance. Utahraptor represents one of the earliest giant dromaeosaurs. While most raptors were quick, lightweight hunters, Utahraptor evolved in the opposite direction. Bigger, stronger, more robust. This suggests a shift in ecological roles. Instead of chasing only small prey, Utahraptor stepped into a niche closer to that of large theropods like early tyrannosaurs. And yet, it retained its raptor identity: the sickle claws, the feathered limbs, the stiff tail. This combination of size and agility is unique, making Utahraptor a kind of evolutionary experiment, proof of how diverse the raptor lineage truly was. The scientific story of Utahraptor's discovery is every bit as dramatic as the animal itself. First identified in 1991, Utahraptor was a revelation. Paleontologists John Ostrom and James Kirkland realized almost immediately that they had uncovered something massive, literally rewriting what the world thought it knew about raptors. Before Utahraptor, raptors were associated with smaller, lightweight predators. Suddenly, here was a creature that dwarfed all known relatives. Overnight, dinosaur science had to re-evaluate the diversity and evolution of dromaeosaurs. Today, ongoing excavations continue to reveal new information. One giant block of stone, nicknamed the Raptor Block, weighing nearly 9 tons, contains multiple Utahraptors preserved together. Researchers are still carefully removing the surrounding rock, uncovering bones millimeter by millimeter. This fossil treasure promises insights into growth stages, social interactions, and even potential feather impressions. With each new discovery, Utahraptor becomes more than just a dinosaur. It becomes a story of perseverance, both for the creature that once roamed the earth and the scientists who dedicate decades to studying it. In the popular imagination, Utahraptor stands as the ultimate raptor, the real-life counterpart to fictional predators. But the truth is even more exciting than the movies. This was a highly advanced, adaptable, intelligent hunter, shaped by millions of years of evolution. A predator with power, strategy, and speed. A creature that dominated its world long before humans ever existed. And as new discoveries continue to surface, the legend of Utahraptor only grows, inviting us to look deeper, imagine more vividly, and appreciate the rich and untamed history of life on Earth.